Pico, good to see you again. Qualification for the last 16 was confirmed last week, so the celebrations could officially begin. I believe there was some sort of house party.
Yeah, like it was obviously great that we qualified, and I suppose starting off we were watching the game, watching the Nigeria game at dinner, and then we finished dinner around half time. Like a few of the lads went to the room, and then the captain said, like no matter what the result, no matter what the result is, or if it's gone our way, the last 10 minutes we'll come down and we'll spend it together. Like so, a few of us stayed on and watched the game together, and then as the last 10 minutes we were coming in, you see Nigeria were kind of in control of the game, scoring the second goal. You started the song started, the beat started, and people were entering the restaurant from their rooms, like, and it's just creating a good buzz. And then we are all up jumping and celebrating. Then after that, like, and it was just some crack, like you say, like it was the sort of the celebration we wanted to have after the Cameroon game, but you'd have to wait, like so.
And a bit of karaoke as well. That must be useful for the Creole studies.
Yeah, definitely. That was actually after the game. To be fair, we went back to the hotel because the post game insomnia sort of kicked in, like, and everyone sort of up anyway. So we are just out in the sort of corridor in the rooms, like having a sing song, like just to pass the time. Like you just say, this precious few moments you can kind of spend together and bond, like when you're here, like especially with giving with COVID, like so it's just nice to have that moment. As you say, yeah, the Creole came on.
So you're up against Senegal on Tuesday. The number one ranked team in Africa, but they've only scored one goal so far, and that was a man-made penalty. So strong team, but no reason to fear them either.
No, there's no reason to fear anyone in this tournament. I think anyone on their day can be anyone. And we played Senegal at home when that away. Sorry, I should say earlier this year. Like, and we got a feel for them. Like, and of course they've got stars to the team. Like, and on their day they could tear anyone apart. Like, but we have to believe that we can beat them. And if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So we need to trust our ability in our squad and go take the game to them.
Senegal get to stay in the same place. That's their reward for winning their group. But you guys were on the move to Bafoussam in the west region of Cameroon. So how have you found the change of hotel and change of city?
Yeah, it's a bit mad actually. It's only a half an hour flight, but then when we got off the plane, it was about a 2 hour drive to where we were going, and we went straight up the mountains. So you think we're at like 1,600 feet altitude, like, which the first day we trained, you definitely feel it's like the air is a bit thinner and the recovery is taking a bit longer. Like, but the hotel itself is lovely. As I say, it was a bit fearful when we were driving here because we didn't see too many sort of habitable places. Like, and then once we started coming down into the valley off the mountains, this beautiful hotel was here, and it's like you're kind of in like a jungle region, like forestry, and you have your own sort of huts, and you can kind of get out and about and walk to the hotel, which is nice to say, catch a bit of fresh air.
The Wi-Fi signal not as strong, clearly.
No, definitely not. That's probably been a feature over here. So if you haven't got a SIM card with data, like you're struggling to contact anyone, and even the SIM cards are struggling out here in the mountains.
Okay, we're back here at Pico. In case you're wondering why we look different, we had to stop recording and come back a bit later in the day. As soon as I mentioned the Wi-Fi, it went wrong. Did you notice that?
Yeah, you cursed it. To be fair, Carlos, like I was telling you how bad it was, and you just kept pushing it, and it went.
I'll hold my hands up on that one. But my next question at the time was, because you were in the middle of moving to a new hotel, and that man the match award is pretty big. Does it even fit in your bag?
No, actually, funny enough, the case that they gave me in was absolutely massive. So I had to take it out of that and just wrap it in foam and cotton wool and find a place for between all my clothes. I had to get the kit man to take a bit of my luggage as well out my bags just so I could fill it in, because there was no way I was leaving it behind me anyway.
You'll also be bringing home a lot of printed photographs that you keep buying off this photographer for a tenner each. You're probably keeping them in business on your own, are you?
Yeah, he actually he said that he's going to come to Bafoussam and meet us there after the game to sell his photos as well. We gave him that much business, like, but it's great. I say, like, it's you're getting some really classic action photos of the game, and to be fair to the guys, that they're there straight after the game and every day with a couple of photos on each player and team photos, and they're just great memorabilia. Like, so I'm happy to pick a few up for the house.
And in your diary this week in the paper, you were saying that everyone knows where Cape Verde is now, don't they? Some people may not have heard of it before, but certainly all Irish people do now, thanks to you. But you also said that you've kind of struggled with some of the attention you've got. Mane, he's probably used to this at Liverpool, but it's obviously something you've never experienced before.
Yeah. As I say, that's not even like the experience or anything. It's just it's not something that I'm sort of drawn to. Like I said, I don't like to be the centre of attention or any of that. Like just like the team sort of take the plaudits and sort of to move with that. Like and I wouldn't say I even put Cape Verde in the map. It was just funny that I was speaking to the barbers who were from Holland over here, and he said when they moved to Holland that no one knew where Cape Verde was, and it was pretty similar when I was growing up that no one really knew where Cape Verde was. But now obviously with the bigness or the hypeness of the AFCON League and obviously playing League of Ireland, I'd say a few more people did know than they did back then, or do know than they did back then, I should say.
And you've been gone a month now. How much are you missing Rovers pre-season and playing the likes of Longford on a freezing Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, I'm absolutely good. I just can't wait to be on the first time back to a bit of normal weather. I now look here, it's important thing. The lads are working hard, and that's the most important thing. And pre-season is very important. I'm looking to be over here, still playing, still trying, and still playing matches at a very high level. And the lads will be doing that as well, preparing their bodies for this season, which I should be back for. Please God.
I imagine you've been keeping in touch with them the last few weeks.
Yeah, definitely. So the lads have been messaging me. I've messaged them back just to see how they're getting on and how they're finding pre-season, because I know how tough it is, especially the early days in the winter months. Even just getting up for training is tough. So just checking in and I don't seem too distant from the team.
There'll be a couple of new faces when you do get back home. Andy Lyons, of course, and Jack is back. What you looking forward to getting the old corner routine going again and increasing your goal, Teddy?
He's not back yet. Sorry, that's the physio. The physio looking for the ice. Obviously Jack is a familiar face. I'm looking forward to just headlocking him in the corner again, having the crack with him and Aaron Green. And obviously Andy Lyons seems to be a done deal now. So looking forward to welcoming Andy and obviously helping them settle in. And look, the most important thing is getting the group ready to defend our title and go try and win it again.
And making sure that you've plenty of voice, of course.
Yeah, making sure we have plenty of voice, number one.
Well, best luck on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll be talking to an AFCON quarter-finalist and a history maker next week. Talk to you soon.
Please God. Thanks very much, Carl. Speak to you then. Bye.